Hi, my name is Anthony Rocha. I'm an RMT at Sitka Physio and Wellness. I'm also a yoga instructor and a Reiki Master. Today, we're going to be taking you through a series of chair yoga poses. These are going to be helpful for you if you have a seated job. Sitting for a long period of time, you may get some achiness in your lower back and shoulders and upper back. So today's stretches will help alleviate some of those symptoms. We're going to start with seated mountain pose. This is going to help center you and help you to relax. So just sit with your legs hip width, nice and straight, the sternum lifted, and the chin parallel to the floor, and hands on your knees. And to kind of ground yourself, we're going to imagine roots growing out of the soles of your feet and down into the earth as you take a nice breath in. And for one more breath, you can close your eyes and try to imagine those roots growing a little further. Good. And now we're going to go into a twist. This is going to help your lower back. So start by crossing the right leg over the left. And then you're going to bring the opposite hand, the left hand, to the outside of the knee. The other hand is going to hook into the chair. Keep your back nice and straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to use the left hand to pull your legs towards you as you use the other hand to pull yourself into a twist to look behind you. Stay there. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing your shoulders, pull yourself into a little deeper twist. And you're going to start to feel it down the sides and in the lower back. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, go just a little bit further to look behind you. Great. Inhale and come back to the front. Uncross your legs. And you're going to cross the other leg over. And then bring the opposite hand left to the outside of the left knee. And then left hand in, hook into the chair, so nice and straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, pull yourself into a twist to look behind you. Stay there, take another breath in. Exhale and twist a little further. Last breath in. Exhale and twist a bit further. Good. And inhale back to the front. And relax. Let the hands kind of dangle. And now we're going to keep our legs twisted because we're going to go straight into a glute stretch. So just hug around your left knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to try to lift that leg with your arms and hug it towards the opposite shoulder. And you're going to start to feel a stretch in your glutes. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hug a little closer. Another breath in. Exhale and hug just a little bit closer. Okay, last breath in. And a little closer. You know, really feel it in your glutes. And relax and let that leg go. And you can uncross. And cross the other leg over. Hug around the knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to pull that knee closer to the opposite shoulder. Sometimes one side is a little tighter than the other. That's fine. Inhale. Exhale and pull a little closer, keeping your shoulders down, feeling your glutes. Last breath in. Exhale and pull a little closer. Good. And then relax. Let it go. Keep the legs crossed because we're going to go into another stretch for a muscle called your piriformis. Piriformis is a muscle that helps with external rotation of the hip. That gets really tight from sitting for long periods of time. So we're going to stretch that muscle. It's around your sit bones. Okay, so for that, you're going to bring your legs into a figure four position like this. And now sit up nice and straight. You can just rest your one hand on the foot, one hand on your knee, sternum lifted, and then hinging from your waist. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to hinge and bend forward, keeping the back and neck nice and aligned. Just go as far as you can until you feel a stretch kind of in that sit bone area on your right side. Take another breath in. As you breathe out, you can go a little forward, a little bit further. If it starts to feeling sore, that's okay. You don't have to go too much further. One more breath in. And just gently encourage a bit more movement as you breathe out. Awesome. Inhale, come back. Just straight. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. And you're gonna uncross those legs and bring the other one into the figure four position. One hand on the knee, one hand on the foot, nice and straight back, sternum lifted. And inhale, hinging from the hips, you're gonna bend forward, keeping the neck and spine aligned. Back nice and straight. Okay, inhale. Exhale, and you're gonna feel it in the left sit bone area. One more breath in. Exhale, and just a little bit further. This side might be more intense than the other, that's okay. Inhale, come back. Good. And you can release. Good. And now we're going to go to a forward fold to help with the lower back flexibility. So for that, you're going to just keep your legs hip width apart, sternum lifted, and then you're going to start to slide your hands down the legs slowly, and hinging from the hips, you're going to bend forward. Go to where you can reach your ankles and then your hands to the floor. If you can't reach the floor, and if you have bricks, you can put your hands on some bricks or anything, or go on the tips of your fingers. Now, if you can get deeper, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the palms of your hand towards the floor. If you can just stay with your fingertips, that's fine. Just hang out there and take a breath in. As you exhale, kind of push the palm of your hands into the floor. And take one more breath in. You're going to start feeling it in the lower back. And as you breathe out, try and see if you can walk your hands just a little bit towards your heels until you feel even deeper stretch. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, just kind of push your hands into the floor. If this is too much, that's okay. You can back off and bring your fingers forward again. Inhale and bring your hands sliding up along the legs back to the knees. Good. And just shake your shoulders out a little bit And maybe do a little rotation through the waist to help loosen things up. That was an excellent stretch. Great. And then the other direction. And now we're, with our hands still here, we're gonna kind of sink down from the waist. And this is called seated cobra pose. So to open up the shoulders, you're gonna bring the shoulders back and the neck looking up. Give yourself a stretch through the neck and the shoulders, inhaling. Exhale. One more inhale, look up a little further. Open up those shoulders. And exhale. Last breath in and look even a bit further. And exhale. Good. And again, do a little circle around the waves, loosening up your back, other direction. Now, we're a bit nicely warmed up, so we should be able to get a nice stretch on the side. We're gonna do this one to help loosen the ribs, which get really stuck from sitting for a long period of time. So for this, you're gonna drop your hands down with the hang. Okay, sternum lifted, nice and straight back. And then we're gonna turn one hand out, and you're gonna look at the inside of the elbow. And then as you inhale, you're going to raise this hand up, kind of reach powerfully to the ceiling. And as you exhale, the other hand is going to slide and reach towards the floor, giving yourself a stretch on the ribs on your right side. Keep trying to look up to that inside of the elbow. Take a breath in. Exhale, just go a little bit further. Good, and now inhale back up, reaching powerfully. And then exhale and let the other hand glide back out. Good, good. And now let's try the other side. So turn the hand out, look at the inside of the elbow. And inhaling up, bring it up slowly. As you're inhaling, reach powerfully for the ceiling. And as you exhale, let the other hand slide down towards the floor. Looking up at that elbow. Inhale one more time. Exhale and reach just a little bit further, opening up those ribs. Good. Inhale back up. Reach for the ceiling, powerfully turn the head, and exhale, come back down. Awesome. Great. And we're gonna bring our hands into a prayer pose. And just do a little twist while we're here, inhaling to one side and exhale to the middle. Inhale the other side and exhale to the middle. Great. Thank you so much for joining us in this series of chair yoga poses. My name is Anthony Rocha, and namaste.